only way the body can heal and clean up disease tissue and improve health is when you stop eating. When you're eating, no matter if it's healthy food or not, your body is taking the time and the energy to process that food. So we are here alive on this planet today because our ancestors were really good at feast and famine, sugar burning and fat burning. We don't do that anymore. We're eating all the time. The last 50 years for sure, since about the 50s, 60s, 70s, snack foods, processed food, big corporations, primarily located here in the United States, and it's all about money and profit, started making these foods, these processed foods that don't spoil. Because if there's not a bunch of money, right, and just selling vegetables and, healthy proteins and meat, the money is in being able to, make a box of crackers for 50 cents and selling those box of crackers for $4, and that they can sit on a shelf for months without spoiling. So that's where the profit is for them. So it's not about health or wanting to make a positive change on the planet. These big food corporations, pharmaceutical corporations that have basically bought most of our politicians and most of our governmental agencies, that they just care about money. They don't care about people. In fact, the longer you live, it doesn't matter how sick you are. They're fine with you being sick. The longer you live, and as long as you're sick and taking more pharmaceutical drugs, the more money they make. They see a cancer diagnosis and they're looking at, oh, wow, this is like $1 million case. Cancer is big money. Do you think they want to teach people about eating healthy foods and fasting in order to not even have a chance of having cancer? Or do they want to make money? They want to make money. So the system is kind of against us. However, listen to this. I do believe that there is an awakening. People are waking up. We have a wellness revolution that started, I would say it started around 2012. So we're almost 10 years into this wellness revolution. People are waking up. People like me in their 50s and 60s watch their parents suffer the last 10, 15, 20 years of their life with being on multiple medications, ending up with Alzheimer's, strokes, heart attacks, diabetes. And now people like me in their 50s, 60s, and everybody before me, they're looking at life like, you know what? I don't want that to happen to me. I want to take responsibility for my health. I'm waking up. I'm realizing that I shouldn't put all my trust and faith in a governmental agency or an industry or a Western medical paradigm that is about treating symptoms with drugs, pharmaceuticals that they make billions of dollars a year off of. I don't want to trust a company that's making billions of dollars off of drugs that 9 times out of 10 they end up having to pay $1 million back. They don't care. They just made $1 billion. A bunch of people died because of this drug. Now there's lawsuits. Now they're having to pay out, $1 million because they lost this lawsuit because all of these people ended up sick, liver disease, cancer because of this drug. They don't care. They made their money. So we're putting our trust into these companies that have time and time and time again shown to be out of integrity, don't care about people. It's very clear that pharmaceutical companies, Monsanto, food companies, they don't care about people and about health. They care about money. So is that where you want to put your trust? Or are you willing to take an honest look at this life and this planet and who created us and look at the beauty all around you and just go, you know what? It doesn't make sense to me that I have a symptom. Let's say my hip hurts and I have a symptom, and the cure for that symptom is to take a drug, is to take Darvocet to cut the pain. That's not going to correct the problem.